Is COVID expensive? My coronavirus bills are coming in for the COVID-19. I have the Omicron variant, which is more prevalent right now than the Delta variant. Since those bills are coming in, I can give you an idea. This is just my experience as an actual COVID patient in the United States. There's my COVID update. I'm breathing better. I'm still on home oxygen, which lifts my saturation to around 95. It still drops at night. And I'm still doing the inhalers and breathing help, but no temperature. So I was told I'm one of the COVID long haulers and I'm better, but still have a ways to go. Still have brain fog. COVID brain fog. It's a thing, I promise you. But as far as the COVID bills and the COVID expenses, I'm just like, oh my stars. With just myself, I'm at the $6K out of pocket for the year 2021. Now, part of that includes the partial mastectomy I had in October. However, the COVID bills, I would have already hit that out of pocket anyway. One ER bill was $4,800. So my GP has home health coming in. My cost on that, $150 plus physical therapy, is over $160. However, January 1, new deductible, ground zero. And there are items I was told to get that are not covered under insurance. I already had the nebulizer, but needed to get a pulse oximeter and the second thermometer. The nurses had me pick up a blood pressure cuff because of being dizzy. I don't have a bill or an estimate for the oxygen machine or the oxygen tanks. I have no idea what this is going to cost. There's also a lot of other things that virtual hospital and the doctor and so forth wants you to get that goes along with being sick. It's things like the aspirin for the blood clots and the Tylenol for the temperature and the vitamins for the immune system and the Aleve because I'm hurting under the rib cage and protein shakes because virtual hospital says protein helps and Gatorade and yes, you see moonshine. Give me a second to explain. So none of that is covered. I do have honey and moonshine in that clip. That's because I mix that together and it makes a great cough medicine. But the protein stuff, the ginger ale, the Gatorade, all of that was really urged by virtual hospital. I was already on B complex, but they increased the vitamin C, increased the vitamin D that I needed to be on, but I was all told to pick it up. So people have asked how much the monoclonal antibodies cost, and there was no charge for the medication on that, but the facility itself does have a charge. I won't get a bill on that since the insurance is paying it 100% with me having met my out-of-pocket maximum. And there's the hidden costs of the coronavirus, like gas for extra trips to the doctor. I had to drive 150 miles to get the monoclonal antibodies round trip because our state was out. COVID-19 also meant sick foods that I didn't usually buy, like broth and soup and the sick foods that the doctor ordered in the virtual hospital, like the protein shakes and so forth. And then those grocery pickup and food delivery charges, those all add up. As a COVID long haul patient, I'm going to have these expenses going into the new year and starting over with a new deductible too. Total cost, I'm looking at around, looks like I'm at a little over $1,000 out of pocket, not covered charges, plus gas mileage to doctors and so forth, plus the $6K. So I got an estimate here of about $7,500 out of pocket. I would love to know your experience though. I want to give a big shout out to Life of MO for suggesting yogurt for extra protein and to get medicines down. That was so helpful. Thank you, MO. Too. So if you've got helpful hints, drop those down to below. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next COVID update.